Hi kids, it's almost Easter. Do you know what that means? It means we celebrate. But what are we celebrating? Are we celebrating spring with bunnies, flowers, and colored eggs? Sometimes that's what we're having fun doing. But there's a very special story about Jesus and the real true meaning of Easter. It's called the resurrection story. It began a long time ago, thousands of years ago in fact, and we still celebrate that same story today. I made a sort of scavenger hunt that you can do to create so you can tell your own resurrection story on Easter Day. Some people may have never heard this story, so first we need to learn it ourselves so we can tell it to others. There are 4 places in the Bible where the resurrection story is told. Matthew chapter 26 through 28, Luke chapter 22 through 24, Mark chapter 14 through 16, and John chapter 18 through 20. You can ask your parents to help you find these accounts and read each of them. BibleGateway.com is a great place to look if you don't have a Bible at home. Once you've read the Bible's account of the resurrection story, it's time to find your storytelling supplies. I found these items in my yard and around my house. You might find other things that would remind you of the story. Whatever you pick, make sure it helps you remember parts of the story that are special to you. Here are my supplies. These are the things that I found. A purple ribbon, a round rock. I made these 3 crosses out of sticks, a piece of cloth, a feather, a sharp stick, a nail, and a stick with thorns on it. So now, after you read the stories, go out and find things to help you tell the story to your family and friends. Pick things that remind you of what Jesus did for you. Remember, the story is found in the Bible in Matthew chapter 26 through 28, John chapter 18 through 20, Luke chapter 22 through 24, and Mark chapter 14 through 16. If you don't have a Bible, try BibleGateway.com. Once you've collected all your storytelling items, find a small box, a jar, or even a bag would work. Decorate your box to remind you of parts of your story. This may take some time. Make it very special. This is something you can keep to tell your story. Here's this box that I made. I have some things on the front that you'll find out what it's about later when I show you my story. I put something on the back. You can decorate it any way you want. It doesn't really matter. And I put something on the inside of mine too. That's kind of a surprise. But you can use any kind of box or bag or jar or anything you want and decorate it any way you want to make it your own story. So let's go hunt for story items and watch for my next video, and I'll tell you my Easter story. Bye.